Welcome to Frame a Language, where learning English is simple, practical, and enjoyable. Whether you're just starting or strengthening your basics, you're in the right place. In this video, you'll learn 100 daily English words for beginners, with simple sentences showing how they're used in real life. Building vocabulary makes it easier to understand conversation. By the end, you'll know 100 useful everyday words to help you speak better and build a strong English foundation. Before we start, subscribe to Frame a Language, like the video, share it with friends learning English, and tell us in the comments where you're learning from. Also, write a comment below and tell us which country you are watching from. It is always exciting to see English learners joining from different parts of the world. Now, let's begin learning together. Let's start with some very common greeting words that people use every day. The first word is hello. Hello is one of the most common greetings in English. People say hello when they meet someone, when they answer the phone, or when they start a conversation. It is polite, friendly, and appropriate in almost any situation. For example, you can say, "Hello, how are you today?" This is a very common way to greet someone politely. Another example is, "Hello, my name is Daniel. Nice to meet you." This sentence is useful when you introduce yourself to someone for the first time. Here is another example. "Hello, everyone. Welcome to the meeting." People often use hello when speaking to a group. The next word is hi. Hi has the same meaning as hello, but it is more casual and friendly. People often use hi when greeting friends, classmates, coworkers, or people they know well. For example, "Hi, it's great to see you again." Another example, "Hi Sarah, how was your weekend?" One more example, "Hi guys, are you ready to start the lesson?" Now let's learn the word good. Good is a very useful adjective that describes something positive, pleasant, or satisfying. It can describe people, experiences, food, weather, and many other things. For example, "Today is a good day." Another example, "The movie was very good." And another sentence, "She is a good teacher who explains everything clearly." The next word is morning. Morning refers to the early part of the day, usually between sunrise and noon. Many greetings and expressions use the word morning. For example, "Good morning, how are you today?" Another example, "I wake up early every morning." And another example, "The morning air is fresh and peaceful." The next word is night. Night refers to the time of day when it is dark and most people go to sleep or relax after work. For example, "Good night, see you tomorrow." Another example, "I usually read a book at night." Another sentence could be, "The city looks beautiful at night." Now let's move to a very important polite expression, thank. Most commonly, people say thank you to show gratitude or appreciation when someone helps them or does something kind. For example, "Thank you for your help." Another example, "Thank you for coming to the meeting." One more example, "Thank you for explaining the lesson." The next important word is please. Please is used when asking for something politely. Adding the word please makes your request sound respectful and friendly. For example, "Please open the window." Another example, "Please sit down and make yourself comfortable." Another example could be, "Please speak slowly so I can understand." Now let's learn the word sorry. Sorry is used when we apologize for a mistake or when we feel regret about something. For example, "I am sorry for being late." Another example, "Sorry, I didn't hear your question." Another sentence, "I'm sorry if I made a mistake." Next is the word yes. Yes is used when we agree with something or confirm information. For example, "Yes, I understand the instructions." Another example, "Yes, I would like some coffee." And another sentence, "Yes, that answer is correct." The opposite word is no. No is used when we disagree, refuse something, or say something is not correct. For example, "No, I don't think that is the right answer." Another example, "No, thank you, I'm not hungry." Another example, "No, the shop is closed today." Now let's move on to some important everyday nouns. The word house refers to a building where people live with their families. For example, "My house is near the park." Another example, "Their house has a beautiful garden." Another sentence, "We invited our friends to our house for dinner." Next is the word room. A room is a space inside a house or building that is used for a specific purpose, such as sleeping, studying, or relaxing. For example, "I am studying in my room." Another example, "The living room is very comfortable." Another sentence, "Her room is clean and organized." The word door refers to the entrance that allows people to enter or leave a room or building. For example, "Please close the door." Another example, "Someone is knocking on the door." Another sentence, "He opened the door slowly." The next word is window. A window allows light and fresh air to enter a room. For example, the window is open. Another sentence, the sunlight comes through the window. The next word is table. A table is a piece of furniture where people eat, work, or place objects. For example, the book is on the table. Another example, dinner is ready on the table. Now let's look at the word chair. A chair is something people sit on while working, studying, or relaxing. For example, she is sitting on the chair. Another example, please take a chair and sit down. Another sentence, the chair near the window is very comfortable. Next is the word water. Water is one of the most important things for life, and people give it every day. Another example, please a glass of water. The next word is food. Food refers to anything that people eat to stay healthy and energized. For example, the food smells delicious. Another example, this restaurant serves amazing food. Another sentence, healthy food helps your body stay strong. Now let's learn some important action verbs. The word eat means to consume food. For example, I eat breakfast every morning. Another example, we usually eat dinner together. Another sentence, children should eat healthy meals. The word drink means to consume liquids such as water, tea, or juice. For example, she drinks coffee every morning. Another example, I drink water after exercising. Another sentence, they drink tea in the afternoon. The word go means to move from one place to another. For example, I go to work by bus. Another example, we go to the gym after work. Another sentence, they go to the market every weekend. The word come means to move toward someone or toward a place. For example, please come here and you come to the meeting tomorrow. Another sentence, my friends come to visit me often. Next is the word speak. Speak means to say words or communicate verbally with someone. For example, she speaks English very well. Another sentence, he speaks with confidence. The word listen means to pay attention to sounds or someone's speech. Please listen Kariti Tyson's She Listened to every evening. Another sentence, students should listen to their teacher. Now let's look at the word read. Read means to look at written words and understand them. For example, he reads a book every night. Another example, I like to read stories before bedtime. The word write means to put words on paper or on a digital device. For example, she writes notes during class. Another sentence, he writes emails every day. Finally, let's learn the word study. Study means to spend time learning about something or practicing a subject. She studies for her every exams. They study together at the library. Learning English vocabulary takes time, patience, and consistent practice. The best way to remember these words is to repeat them, say the sentences aloud, and try to use them in your daily conversations. Even if you only learn a few new words every day, your English will gradually improve, and you will become more confident in speaking and understanding the language. If you enjoyed this lesson and found it helpful, please like this video, subscribe to Frema Language, and share it with other English learners who want to improve their vocabulary. Leave a comment below and tell us which new word you learned today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next English lesson here on Frema Language.